A few things to talk about. First of all, I'm early. I'm going to wait an extra at least 5 minutes. By the time I get around the corner, get the bags out, I could blow another 5 minutes. When you are delivering to a house, it's very different than delivering to an office. You know, many times offices say, oh, please leave them in the boxes, just place them on the table. We're not ready yet anyway. That happens often. So I will wait it out. Second, both my cell phone holders just broke. I had an old one in my glove compartment, and the new one I had, it was a real cheap one. It lasted a month. It's not worth it. So I put the old one back on and it just broke, and I got it like another week out of it. It had tape all over it. So now, after this, I will run into a Walgreens or a CVS and see if I can get a quick cell phone holder. You know, I mean, just because it's New Year's Eve, you know, many stores are open till 8 or 9. And we'll see what's around the corner. There's a big shopping mall. I'm just not used to this area. I'm in Plainview. Then the third thing, I decided I'm going to work New Year's Eve day. And it's because it's in the middle of the week. So I might as well work and push forward. I mean, what's changing? If it was a Sunday, I wouldn't even consider working. But tomorrow, you know, it'll be a Wednesday. So I called up a few places to see if they were open. Local places that I know have good business. And 2 out of 4 said they were. And I said, I figured that because it's in the middle of the week. But 2 said no. And 1, I think, got a little upset with me. I was honest when I called. I asked him, I said, tomorrow, are you open for business? And he was like, oh, well, no, tomorrow we're not open for business. And he said, do you want to place an order? And I was honest, and I said, well, no, I'm a gig worker. I'm calling up a few places to see if they're open on New Year's Day because it's during the week. And he got annoyed with me. And he was like, no, tomorrow we're not open for business. We'll be celebrating with our families. And he hung up. Now, I am a customer occasionally, and I could be a very good potential customer in the future. I hope that was an employee and not the boss or, you know, a manager, because I had every right to call and ask if you were open, number one. I do represent your company when I am working. I left a bad taste in my mouth. I think they would have accommodated if just the way he reacted. Do you want to place an order? Like he wanted to get more information from me. Maybe they would have, you know, prepared half tonight. Maybe somebody would have went in the morning and just prepared that catering order. I mean, I feel bad that they took that immediately. Wow, you want to place an order? The other 3 places didn't say that. They just said, oh, you know, either yes or no, and that was it. And there was no. So that was weird. But I'm planning my day tomorrow. And I know Chinese places, Chinese food will be busy because there's signs all over the place. We are open. That's a big day. And if I'm going to suck it up and stay out until 8 o'clock, I figured I'll be good till 8. I thought maybe now since, well, you know, 2 out of 4 said they were open. Places that I figured I thought would be closed said yes, they're open. But there was no reason to say the way he said it, we'll be with our families. This is a holiday season that there are many family businesses in the, you know, customer service industry, like the restaurant business, that they are families. They run the show. This is their bread and butter. This is the time of year where they earn a lot of money. The holidays, the weekends, special occasions. So for him to say that we'll be with our family, well, there are plenty of family businesses. That's the whole thing, and they take off the next day because it's a big money maker. A lot of families have businesses and they work together. That's who they are. So I plan on working Shipt, Spark, Uber, GrubHub. I'm going to get out there. I'll be on the road by 2 o'clock. And I'm going to suck it up till 8 because I know what's around the corner for me. And I truly believe that I won't have to do this next year unless I choose to. I think I'll be someplace else that I've worked very hard for to get to. So let me get to the delivery now. By the time I get there and get everything out and introduce myself, I didn't want to be too early. 5 minutes early is one thing. 15, 20 minutes early is another. I got a cell phone holder. Good old Walgreens down the street. Good business expense. This is why I don't take lowball offers with Dlivrd. I'm giving my time. I'm setting time aside. You have to be on a schedule. It's like punching a time clock. Got to go pick up the small. Well, to me, this was a small-sized catering order. It wasn't too big. And when I got there, they were really nice. They grabbed the bags. They didn't ask me to come in. Not everybody does that. It's weird when you deliver to people's homes. I waited outside the door. I said, thank you very much. Somebody came out with the last bag, because it was 3 bags. And he said, is everything taken care of? And you got tipped? Good. Have a good night. Now, what happens if that was a $10 tip, like that order I turned down the first one I turned down yesterday? It was only a $20 payout. That would have been a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of driving, all for $20. That's why I don't accept offers unless when I see the pay in the app and I go, I feel that's worth it. It's worth it for me today. It ended up being just under $44. Not everybody, tips on the side. And whoever he was, he didn't place the order. He said, was there a tip on the app? Okay, have a good night. 9:25, I was out for 5 hours. I earned $92.60 with GrubHub. I only worked GrubHub. It was nothing that I expected. I expected to have liquor deliveries. I don't know what to say. I remember a couple of years ago, I was afraid to take them, and I would have been slamming with Uber. But things change, and there's also more people out there earning money during the holidays. So I delivered no liquor. I picked up 2 bottles of champagne for myself, because I'm going to a friend's house now. I got the cell phone holder, and I earned $92.60 in 5 hours, and now it's raining. I'm ready to call it a night. So stay tuned, and we'll see what New Year's Day brings, because I'm definitely going to work tomorrow. I'm having a late start, but I'm ready. I'm ready to put on my shoes. I got my bag, my coffee. I'm going to head out there. It's 3:30. Late start. However, I believe 4 to 9 should be slamming with fast food places, Chinese food, and I don't know if I'm going to go into stores and shop. I'm not sure about that, but I'll bop around town, turn on Uber and GrubHub. Oh, and now I have DoorDash. Oh, I just thought about that. I forgot. I'm not used to saying that. I haven't said that in 7 years. DoorDash. So I'm going to get motivated and in about 15 minutes be driving to the location I want to work. And, I'm hoping, to break $100 and not go far, stay very local. So let's do this. My first delivery for 2025, a Shipt delivery. $20 payout. Shipped customers tend to tip. But what I should have done, it was only a few items. They had another order and dropping off to the same location. It was only 2 items. I should have tapped it to see if they would allow me to accept 2 separate orders instead of 2 orders in a bundle in one offer, if you understand what I'm saying. I wonder if I can do that. I'm going to pay attention next time. I was like, oh, I should have taken that other one. I'm in this area when they're just a few items. Wonder if they'll allow you to. I'm going to give that a go one time. I'll find out. I hung in there 4.5 hours. I just broke $90, just like yesterday. Nothing spectacular, but I didn't take anything that was too hard. I could stay out. They have offers. I figured they would tonight. I had a gut feeling. Shipt. I could go back to Target and do another order. And I only worked GrubHub. I turned on Uber for a moment. I did turn on DoorDash. Oh, I'll show you the offer that came in. I wasn't up for that. It was a BJ's offer. I'll show you that. But it just, you know, I earned what I expected to earn and didn't go far. I hung in there 4.5 hours. I didn't have to work the whole day. And this is what I plan on doing. It's going to be a weird week. If I wanted to stay out, there's business. And GrubHub keeps sending out the notifications. They need you out here. But I don't want to suck it up another 2 or 3 hours. Again, I plan on working just a few hours tomorrow. I have things to do. I'll squeeze in a handful of jobs. And, you know, then you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday's going to start a new week, a new year. It's having New Year's in the middle of the week is very strange. Oh, and by the way, places, I was driving around at 6:30, 7 o'clock, 7:30. Places were busy, especially Rockville Center. I passed so many restaurants, busy, filled. I figured it would be. More places that I know close on Sundays now, they were open and they had business. It just, people were waiting for food. People were picking up their orders. It's weird having the holiday right in the middle of the week. So to that restaurant who, gave me an attitude, we'll be celebrating with our families. Like, how dare you call up? Well, I figured it would be a booming day for business. I guess they're so busy, they don't need the business. Maybe they didn't need it. They didn't have to do that, work a holiday. But in the middle of the week, I figured. And I'm telling you, if I stayed out another 2 or 3 hours, there's no question I would get orders. Fast food places and privately owned places stay open their regular hours. They're closing at 9:30. They were open for business. Business was booming. So until the next video clip, I'm glad I came out. I didn't hurt myself. Earned a few bucks yesterday. Earned a few bucks today. And by the way, when the case with the SEC and Ripple comes to an end, I believe towards the end of January, and with crypto regulatory clarity coming into play, I believe by mid-year, the latest, I believe this is going to happen by mid-year. Well, the people who held on strong and kept buying and just held and just waited are going to become self-made multimillionaires. So that's another reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm motivated. I just want to stay the course part-time. There's plenty of things to do. I knew it would be busy today. The opportunities to earn money are out there. That's for sure.